Good morning and welcome to Brixton Rec for the last week of the summer pro-am here with Hoopsfix, as we're about to get our first men's game of the day underway. We'll have Basketball Nation in red taking on last year's champions Functional in black. As the teams making their way out onto court. Looks like for Functional in dark. They'll start with number 4, Moses Gordon, number 9, Marcel Mendes, number 12, Callum Lawson, number 10, Obi Agu, and number 11, RJ Eytle-Rock. For Basketball Nation, number 1, KJ Smith, number 11, Abdul Wurie, number 3, Aaron Pyne, number 5, Joseph Richard, who fires up the early three, and number 9, Rich Ashu, as immediately down in transition go Functional, and Mendes lays it home. As a little bit short, offensive rebound, trying to go through the contact was Ashu, and he'll head to the line. As our MC in the house, as lovely little delivery by Mr. Hoopsfix as well, Sam, as Obi Agu fires up the three in transition, leaves it a little bit short, and both teams just trying to settle in to this game on finals day here at the Pro-Am. The men's final from 4:45, the women from 3:30. But as ever, games throughout the day, as KJ Smith able to pick up the loose change, lays it home, and both teams now on the scoreboard, 2 points apiece, as Lawson thinking about the three, gonna fire back iron, and Wurie able to pull down the rebound. As Richards thinks about the three, trying to drive inside, well cut off. Little turnaround fadeaway, no good. Over Mendes. And he drives and is fouled despite the protestation of Ashu. And Mendes will head to the line. Makes the free throw, one worth 2. As the three, no good by Pyne, the D2 player for London Elite, as driving in, Moses Gordon wanted the whistle, but referee saying KJ Smith came down straight on the ball. And the little righty layup on the inside hand by KJ Smith gives Basketball Nation a slender lead, as Obi Agu trying to size up the defense, goes into the contact, banks it in. Tough move by Obi, playing his basketball out in Portugal last season. As Ashu cycling the ball, Pyne driving in, trying to find Ashu again, gets it the second time, and the little right-hand hook is good. There's a little bit of pressure. Smith is on the floor, trailing the play, so RJ pull up, straight away free, in and out. And doesn't quite get the friendly roll. As that one way off by Pyne, away to the right. And Obi stop and pop right on the foul line in transition. As Richards spinning to the right, looking for options, has to just kick it out. And again, another mid-range tough look off the back iron over the backboard for Wurie. Wurie, a former member of the Hoopsfix All-Star Summer Classic. As Mendes gives it away, and KJ Smith down the lane. As into the lane, no good. Moses Gordon. And Ashu trying to go coast to coast, leaves the left-handed layup short. And 3-on-2 in transition, stripped away by KJ Smith into the passing lane. And the ball scrambled away. Joseph Richards can't collect. And end-line ball for last year's Hoopsfix champions. As RJ Eytle-Rock, post move, fade away, no good. As too much on the pass, and they'll come away in transition. RJ, Callum Lawson running the floor, not going to find him, instead dishes it back. And now Lawson from the edge of the block gets it to go. And timeout going to be called by Basketball Nation. 8-all, I believe the score is, into the timeout. We'll talk it over here. Take a rec in Brixton. So 8 plays, 8 out of the timeout. And we're back underway. Quarter number 1 of this 7th, the 8th game of the Hoopsfix Summer Pro-Am. Functional in the black jerseys, Basketball Nation in the red. Joseph Richards trying to find a wraparound pass. Tipped out of bounds by Obi Agu. So it'll be Nation ball on the end line, as Pyne couldn't quite grab the handle. Tried to save it, throwed it out of bounds, wanted the bump. But all came from the out of bounds pass, not quite being accurate enough. As RJ Eytle-Rock, little shifty left to right crossover, trying to find room on the baseline, ball batted away. As Eytle-Rock, little dumper pass, and Moses Gordon off 2 feet and jams it home. As Wurie, no good. The functional bench to my right, saying he's not going to pass it, and Obi Agu's not going to pass that one either. He lays it home in transition. And 6 in a row for last year's champs, and they have a 4-point lead as KJ Smith had a chance to go to the basket, instead tried to bring it out as Richards short from the foul line. As Agu blocked by KJ Smith, trying to get all the way to the left hand, and Aaron Pyne in transition, the right hand inside finish, and gets us back to a 1 possession game. Pyne, the D2 guard for London Elite, next year's D1 with all the shuffle, and he'll go coast to coast, jam it home. Moses Gordon tried to get there, no luck on that one. Big take by Aaron Pyne. As Agu's free, no good. And blocking foul called on Gordon. Pyne fired up after that dunk. And Lewis Halliday at the scorer's table for Functional. As referees probably want to stop the clock here, so they just confer time ticking down just while the referees conferred. So Pyne with a chance to make the free throw does, and the clock winding down, shot clock off. As the ball down to 4 seconds. Callum Lawson fires it up, back iron. And 14-12, Basketball Nation. Huge end of quarter by Aaron Pyne, gives them side the lead. We'll take a quick break here from Brixton. So about to get underway for quarter number 2. As Basketball Nation 14-12 the lead over Functional. 6 points each for KJ Smith and Aaron Pyne's steal, and KJ Smith not quite with the hops to get there. With the slam, lays it home with that right hand, and he moves up to 8 points as RJ no good on the free. The Cheshire Phoenix guard. Just trying to find his range early on as that ball kicked away. And Basketball Nation retain possession. As the drive inside by Pyne moves him up to 8 points. And having trailed by 4. Basketball Nation up as Takami-Forster fouled. So his shot was clean, foul away from the ball. In fact, they're going to call a push on Obi Agu. So Basketball Nation with that strong run. Little lob pass inside. Wurie lays it off the glass. As ball going in transition. No call on RJ. Referee saying vertical enough. Functional coach right in front of us, not happy. Trying to say he was moving laterally and wanted a blocking foul for his guard. As pass inside broken up, but Basketball Nation would take it. Pyne step back, no good. As Obi Agu fade away over the left shoulder for the lefty. Gets the scoreboard finally moving as Richards no good on the runner. And Obi Agu able to get it out. 3-on-2 in transition. And the three's good in the corner by Takami-Forster. Former Barking and Cola player. As Ashu lines up the straightaway three, leaves it left. And out in transition. Little short, but offensive rebound finds Lawson. Fight for the board, pulled in by Ashu, who's had a strong game on the glass. And he'll find his guard, KJ Smith. As that one short. Fight on the glasses. Ashu beats Agu, lays it home. As the straightaway three, no good. As no good on the connection on the inside. So changes both ways. As Agu, Ashu, amongst a couple of them, taking a break into the game for Functional went 7. Lewis Halliday here, he's on the ball. Plays the pick and pop with Moses Gordon, who pulls up from the foul line. Fight for the rebound. KJ Smith knocks it away, now steals the pass. And he'll go reverse layup. Moses Gordon able to contest. And Halliday blocked from behind. Joseph Richards with the chase down. As Halliday leaves the three short. Great ball movement by FunctionAll, and there's the free for Moses Gordon. As Wurie gives it off, and Pyne loses it, I think. Irvine got a touch on it as Takami-Forster with the pull-up. Again, neither team in much offensive rhythm in this quarter. As just 8 points apiece. As change for both teams. RJ back in for Callum Lawson. And Moyosoreoluwa Eziashi in for Barcelona Nation, wearing number 2 in the red. As the pull-up jumper, good. As that one knocks out of bounds. As 2:30 just over to go, 22 apiece, make that 24-22 as Joseph Richards down the middle. As again, a little interior pass off the legs. And Andre Bonnick will check in for the first time for FunctionAll, replacing Takami-Forster. As the entry pass by Pyne knocked away. And Bonnick gets the bump. A little bit short on the shot, but will earn one shot at the line. One worth 2 here at the Pro-Am. So no good, but Halliday flying in for the rebound. RJ, no good on the long 2, but another offensive rebound. Halliday again, spot up way short, airballed the 3 from the corner. Good. As great to see Hoopsfix alumni in the house. Jules Dangokodo just coming in front of us as the ball fight on the floor. Pyne comes up with it. And Moses Gordon with a huge rejection. Ball still on the upwards motion. Huge swat for Gordon, who we've already seen flying high. And a foul's going to be called. Subs all around into the game for FunctionAll. Adrian Mutatori wearing number 2, he'll replace Halliday. Multiple changes for Barcelona Nation as the ball trying to be fired inside, and a foul going to be called. Bonnick going to the line again. That will probably expire the clock with 10 seconds and counting. They're going to get the ball in quick. There might just be time on a rebound. 5, 4, so they're going to have to go. And no shot put up, and that will do half time. Barcelona Nation leads 24-22. We'll take a break here from Brixton. And welcome back to Hoopsfix program here in Brixton. First men's game of the day, 7th versus 8th. And Basketball Nation have a 2-point lead over Functional in a low-scoring first half as foul called on the drive. Good start for Eziashi, and he'll have one shot with a chance to extend the lead. KJ Smith and Aaron Pyne, 8 points apiece in that first half. Obi Agu leading the way for Functional with 6 points. Shooting just 30% in the first half, last season's champions. As Obi Agu 3 in and out. And the rebound pulled in. As an illegal screen going to be called right in front of us. By Pat Lanipeka, as Agu inside. No good. Trying to squeeze between the two defenders as Eziashi left wide open. And Ashu able to pull down the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on the pass. As Marcel Mendes will be called for it. End line ball for Basketball Nation. As KJ Smith wanting the foul, but caught the ball, stayed in bounds, so referee happy to let the game flow just a little bit. As Ashu trying to go through the legs, and they're going to call a shot clock violation. Ashu already with double-digit rebounds in this contest, the big man inside. Senior at the U of Mary. Last season in the US. As RJ Euro steps, gets the ball stripped. As Lawson fouled on the free. Bit of a reckless closeout by Diallo. And Callum Lawson with a chance. So Lawson at the line, one worth 3, doesn't go. Offensive rebound by Mendes, gets it to go, tough look. As the ball on the interior. And Wurie goes through the contact, gets the right-handed finish. As Agu gets it knocked away from behind, 3 on 2. The ball dropped off and Wurie high up above the rim, lays it in with the finger roll. And the lead is up to 6. As the ball nearly knocked away. And Moses Gordon strings it from the corner. And that one going to be called for the goaltend, I believe. Moses Gordon way above the rim. But not legal, the ball on the downward direction. I don't know if it had a chance to go in, but no replay system. As now Gordon loses the ball again. Barcelona Nation bringing it through. Alley-oop pass, and Gordon sends his man flying to the deck. Wurie. And he'll have a chance to fly. And that free throw good. So the lead up to 7. As RJ spin move, squares up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, pulled down. And basket's gonna be called good. Basket interference on the layup attempt as KJ Smith wanted the foul. The coaching staff of Barcelona Nation wanted him to dunk it. But I think the contact on the backboard while the shot was having a chance to go in is why the call was made. And after long stoppage, tough turnaround, way short. Another contested shot for Functional. As Barcelona Nation in transition, get it to go. And the lead is up to double digits as Obi Agu can't get it to go. As good defense by Mendes, but he tried to keep the ball in bounds, found Ashu wide open for a layup, trying to save it, but was ruled out of bounds. Probably the right outcome in the end for the hustle, as Ashu will head to the bench, as will Mendes, the two number 9s. As the ball goes down the corner, Pyne tries to jam it, can't connect off the back iron, and Functional throw it away. And in fact, they're going to say a touch came off Barcelona Nation, so it's going to be Functional ball. As we've got 2 minutes left here in quarter number 3. You head out onto socials, get another look at that huge monster dunk we got by Aaron Pyne in the first half. That's already out online as Pyne ahead of the pack again. Stripped from behind. Good run back by Turay. As KJ Smith blows the layup off the out of bounds. Obi Agu trying to go coast to coast, goes to the little roll over the front of the rim, can't get it to go. And Functional got nothing going on the offensive end of the floor as Turay called for the foul. Functional just 5 points so far in the opening 9 minutes of the third quarter. As Joseph Richards trying to find traffic, finds a pass inside. KJ Smith lays it home. He leads all scorers in this game with 12 points. As Obi Agu kicks it out, RJ Eytle-Rock short again on the 3. RJ 0 of 7 now from the floor. As a little touch pass inside. Obi Agu going to get called for the foul. KJ Smith making him earn it from the line. The clock running down, 15 seconds to go. Sub going to be called to kill all the rest of the time. So this free throw is basically going to end the quarter. As Agu trying to line it up, doesn't go. And Functional trail 27-40 at the end of 3 quarters. As we're about to get quarter 4 underway here in Brixton. Basketball Nation on track right now for a 7th place finish, having just won quarter number 3, 16-5 over Functional in the black jerseys. Last year's champions might be going from top to bottom as Agu lines up the 3, no good. Functional 3 of 17 from downtown. As yeah, the basket interference not called that time, unlike in quarter number 3, but Functional can't convert. And their lack of scoring continues as Richards off the back screen cuts baseline, going to get all the way to the corner. Long 2, no good, but offensive rebound. Another little shuffle pass inside. Pyne gets run off the line, and they're going to call a foul on Obi Agu on the rebound. As the ball finds its way inside and dunked home with 2 hands once again by Wurie. He's had a huge game as well above the rim. As down the middle, Adrian Mutatori goes. Ball nearly lost in the backcourt, but the lead still at a healthy margin. As Wurie through the legs, pull-up jump shot, way long. Obi Agu with the rebound. And Mutatori with the triple. And it's a 10-point game. And ball lost out of bounds. And Pat, Lani Pekka and Rich Ashu straight off the bench, and timeout going to be called. So busy day here at the Pro-Am. in Brixton. Up next at 1 o'clock, we'll have Hometown Heroes and Team Jet playing off for 5th. 2:15, we'll have the 3rd place game between Hoopspace and the Minimum Brand. And then the finals, 3:30, it'll be the women's game, Ruby and Diamond squaring off. And then at 4:45, CNBC will take on SBB. So a busy day of hoops here from Brixton. If you're in the area, plenty of time still to head on down. If not, join us here on the live stream. MVPs handed out as well today, as we're about to get underway once again, and it'll be Functional Ball trying to pull into the deficit, and they do. Triple by Takami-Forster. He moves up to 6 points personal, second free of the game, and foul going to be called. On Andre Bonick, as Pat Lenny Pekka on the floor. And they're going to stop the clock just to give Pat a little bit of time. Obviously running clock until the last 2 minutes. So end-line ball. Agu going to be called for the offensive foul running through. Takami-Forster. And a 7-point game. As Takami-Forster tried to fire up his 3rd, no good on it. Ball on the floor. Eziashi throws it away, and it's all functional in this 4th quarter. 15-point lead. Down to 4 as Turay fires the corner triple up. And out of bounds, not quite, and that'll allow them to go. Another one, no good. Great look though, and knocked the ball away on the ball side. And the ball inbounded as Basketball Nation need to find a way to stem this rhythm. It's an 11-2 opening first 5 minutes as Richards doesn't do that. He loses the ball. Pyne comes flying up, trying to get in the passing lane, can't quite complete the steal. And Taiga misses the foul line pull-up, maybe a little bit too close to the rim. As KJ Smith, out of control, spin move, but gets the call. The reach in by Bonick. And KJ Smith trying to move himself to 14 points personal, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. The backcourt of him and Aaron Pyne. So Pyne done all the damage on both ends of the floor. As Obi Agu going to fire up the 3, leaves it again on the left. Obi Agu 3 of 13 now from the floor. There's a lot of contact on the drive. And technical foul going to be called as well. So we've got personal foul on 6, Andre Bonic. And a foul, I think, on the bench. So it'll be one shot and then another one as well. No lineup on the first. Technical foul, anyone can shoot the foul shot. And that one for 1 point, good for Abdul Wurie. He'll now get to shoot the one from the foul shot, from the foul. And that one drops in for 2, so 3 points for Wurie. Technical foul was called on Callum Lawson as baseline jam for Bonic. Knocks the ball away, wasting time that his team need, down 7 with 2 minutes 45 to go. As pyne, no good on the pull-up, long outlet pass, well run down by KJ Smith. Knocks the ball out of bounds. As Lawson fires, nearly banks it in, but Joseph Richards with the rebound. And Wurie, left drive, spinning right. And another foul called on Bonic. Basketball Nation yet to make a 3 in this game, but team fouls. Now the call, 2 minutes as well, so stop clock. I believe it's the 4th personal foul on Bonic, and the free throw is good. So 49-40 as Ashu jumping into the passing lane, deflecting the ball. And Functional need to find some scores. Bonic driving into contact, goes with a little right-handed hook shot. Doesn't get that one to fall. And the momentum seems to be back on the Basketball Nation side, as Joseph Richards using some smart moves to slow it down. Double team comes, and Callum Lawson holds the arm and will send Basketball Nation and Aaron pyne to the line as mass changes. Gordon and Halliday, 2 of the players check it in, along with Irvine. Has 2 shots inside the last 2 minutes. First is good for pyne. He moves up to 9 points personal. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals for the London elite guard. Can't get to double digits. As up and under, 2-handed block by Ashu. Moses Gordon, corner, triple, short. Fight for the rebound, and KJ Smith comes down with it. Fired ahead. Ashu leaves a little dump pass. pyne makes the 3, and it's a 13-point game once again. First triple of the game as he moves himself up to 12 points personal, and looks like Basketball Nation gonna close out 7th place as Takami-Forster with his 3rd triple, but it's not going to be enough for a team
that have shot just 30% from the floor. As pyne tries to throw it inside, too much on it. And there's 31 seconds left. As Turay lines up his third triple. He's had a tremendous fourth quarter. As Agu lays home 2 to get to 8 points along with his 14 rebounds. And that will end it as Basketball Nation win the game 55-46 over FunctionAll. FunctionAll do the reverse challenge, not last to first. Unfortunately with them, it's first to last. Last year's champions not having a good second year in the Hoopsfix tournament. We'll take a break here from Brixton. And next up at 1 o'clock, Hometown Heroes will play Team Jets.